This tutorial is complete descriptive and practical training of using Firebase with Flutter app using Flutter Bloc from scratch to advanced level. I will do this using best programming practices. In this part, we will create Firebase backend. We will attach our ongoing project to that backend. We will do complete authentication, which is registering the user into the application, logging in the user from the application, and also after registration, I will store user data to the backend. And all that we are going to do using the most best state management library, which is Flutter Bloc. I will explain each and everything about Bloc, and after that we will implement it. So let's get started and let's see how we do it. And this is just a static user interface that we created in last tutorial. And now for signing up the user, we need a registration page. Through that user will be able to create an account, and then he will be able to log in into the application with Firebase, just because we are using Firebase as a backend. So first of all, we need a registration page. If I go back from here, then if I click on this sign up page, now we have this empty screen. We don't have anything on this screen. And if I go to this screen that we created in last tutorial, here you see this is the sign up page, and we only have this text widget inside this center widget. So first we need to create this sign up page. If you see the login page, then sign up page is going to look like pretty much similar to this login page. So as you know, this is just a static user interface that we created in last tutorial. So I can copy the whole scaffold from here, just because on sign up screen we need some extra text field, for example full name, etc. So we don't need to create everything from scratch. We can use this scaffold that we created for login page. So I will copy this scaffold and I will go to sign up screen, and I will paste this scaffold on here. I will replace this scaffold and I will use this one. And now we have some errors just because we are using some variables in login screen that we are not using those variables on sign up. So I will also copy those variables. We have this boolean variable for making password obscure. Whenever the user will tap on this I button, password will appear, and whenever the user again type on this I button, password will disappear. And for that logic, we are using this boolean variable. I explained this in previous tutorial. I put the link in description, so you can watch that video also if you have not watched that video yet. And this is the form key that is uniquely identifying our form. We are using this form key for validation purpose, and here we have two text editing controllers. By using these controllers, we can control the text written inside these text fields. So I will copy all of these variables from here, and I will paste these variables inside my state class. And now I will copy these two lines also, just because I'm initializing my text editing controller in the InitState. This InitState function will execute whenever you open any screen. This is the first function which executes. So I will also paste these two lines in the InitState method. And also here we are disposing our controllers. It is necessary, if you are initializing any controller, you have to dispose those controllers also. So I will copy these two controllers and I will paste these two lines in dispose method. And we still have some errors just because we don't have these two variables also, this height and width. Just because I want to keep my screen responsive, and that's why I'm getting a height of the full screen through percentage, and also the width with percentage. So this way we can make our screen responsive. So I will also copy these two variables and I will paste these two variables on here. And we still have two errors, and we need to import our custom widget that we created, this button. If you go to global widgets, then you will be able to see this button on here. This is the custom button, custom widget you can say, that we created in last tutorial. So if you don't know how to create custom widgets, you can watch that video. And it's just a function that is returning a widget, and I'm taking all of the properties that I need on my UI in parameters, and I'm just assigning a value. And here's the button, which is basically a container, and I wrapped this button into gesture detector, and I'm passing a void function for on tap. Let's go back to our screen, and also we need to import this home page, and that's it. Let me refresh the page, and now let's go to the sign sign up screen, and here we have sign up screen, which is same as the login screen, just because we have not changed anything yet. So first of all, I will change this text, which is login to your Magic Diary. I will say register to your Magic Diary, and now we have this text on here. And also we need to change button name, which is login. I will make it sign up, and from here also I will change this text, and now we have the sign up button. And of course we need one more text field on here to get the username of the user, or if you want to get the phone number, we can do that also. So let's create two fields, one for the phone number and second one for the name. So here I have this column, and in this column here we have this text field, and this align widget I'm using only for this label, you see this email label, and here we are using this sized box for space purpose, and here we have this text field which is password text field, so we can duplicate this one. And I will duplicate this column including this sized box. I will copy this from here and I will go right above my main column, and here I will paste it. And if you see, now we have three text fields, and we just need to create some padding after this text field. So I will take a sized box and I will assign height of 5, and now we have these three text fields. If I make height 10, then it will be better. Yeah, now it's perfect. Now we just need to change these text fields. I will name it to full name, and also we need to remove this validation, just because for phone number I don't want to validate this text field, and if you want to validate this text field, you can validate it however you want. And here I need a controller, a new controller for phone number controller. So I will create two controllers on here. First one will be a full name controller, and second one will be phone controller. And also we need to initialize these controllers on here. And also phone controller, and now we can use these controllers. And also don't forget to dispose the initialized controllers like this, and also the full name controller. Okay, and let's go back. Here we have this text field, full name text field. We have removed the validations, and also we don't need this obscure, just because obscure we are using only for the password. And here I will use full name controller, and here I will change the hint to enter your name. And also we don't need this suffix icon, just because it was for password purpose. And prefix icon I will change to person, so it will be like a full name. Okay, so just because we initialize these controllers in the init state, and when you reload your project, it only rebuilds your widget which are inside this build method. So to see the changes, we need to restart our project, and let's go to sign up screen. And here we have this full name text field, and now we need one more, which is phone number. So I will do the same. I will copy this column from here, including the sized box, and I will paste it on here. And here now we have four text fields, and just we need to change this to phone number. And also I will make it phone controller, and enter your number, and here I will use this phone icon. And that's it. Our sign up page is ready. And now let's integrate Firebase to this project.